This episode is going to last until it doesn't, because I'm recording this before dinner, and yeah, it's just going to end when dinner starts. So, welcome to the 7,000th rendition of the podcast. That is the podcast. Thinking about linking this thing to the main channel. The main channel. This is the main channel. I'm thinking about linking the vlog channel to this, but I really don't know, like, if that's going to be a good idea or not. You know? No, you don't know. Yeah, I just don't know if I want these two things linked or not. But we'll have to see what happens with that. Anyway, there was a big issue on the last one with my interface being too close to my microphone, and that caused this interference in the background, this buzzing to go on in the background. So I have moved the interface for this recording session, and hopefully that fixes the problem. You hear that? My window's open. So, but the microphone is facing away from the window. So if you hear something, it's because the window is open. Yeah, like that. I don't know if you can hear that. There's a trash can being moved off the curb because it's Monday. Speaking of Monday, October 30th, 2023. Well, the segue of a lifetime. Yeah, the vlog channel has not seen an upload since the first part 1 upload, and I haven't even started working on the second upload, but it is nearing Christmas time, which means I need to have the Hawaii video done by Christmas time, which means I got to get the other video done, and I'm also going to try to maybe head to Flagstaff and stuff. So yeah, a lot of stuff to do, for sure. I have an entire book to read. That's right, an entire book to read. That is due at the end of this month, and then 2 weeks after that, I have my entire script due. So that's awesome as well, and that's in November and all that good stuff. So yeah, lots and lots of things to do. I've been meaning to get up to Flagstaff for a while now, and I just haven't because I've been doing band stuff. I should talk about band stuff. Why don't you talk about band stuff, man? I'm talking about band stuff. Yeah, so the band currently is in second place, which is pretty cool. They did get a caption for drums last week. They were first in drums in all of Division 2, which was pretty cool because there's 16 bands in Division 2, which is pretty awesome. But this week, they got bumped down to not Division 2. Sorry, I was reading a text. I should not read text on the podcast. Let me not do that. Yeah, I thought my thing was on Do Not Disturb. Yeah, they said they had a really bad run on Saturday, which is why they dropped down. I believe they're in 4th place in Division 2 now, which is not good. Desert Ridge beat them, and Desert Ridge is not better than them, so I don't know what's going on there. Could not tell you. But that's been interesting. This morning I went out there. I mean, we have a what do you call it? We have practice at 6:45 a.m. in the morning, and it was pretty freaking cold. I mean, last week I was able to go in shorts and a t-shirt the whole time, and it kind of got a little bit toasty sometimes. Even last week and now this morning I went out in the same clothes. I was shivering, but on the inside, because some of the kids were wearing the same level of not good, not adequate clothing, and I wasn't about to be the pussy that was shivering. So I had to be a man, you know? So that was my morning. I got back and I just stood in the shower that was boiling for like 20 minutes. And then I got in my bed and just curled up in a ball and tried not to get sick. But as you can hear, I am a little bit under the weather, so we'll see what happens there. I don't know why I am under the weather because I slept for 12 hours. 13 hours, actually. Last night, we had a family reunion yesterday, and I had that right after I worked on a Sunday. And so, yeah, I get up at I get up at 6 on the Sunday because I have a 7 a.m. call time for Sunday. And then I work until 11:30, and then at 12 we go and drive over to the family reunion, which, I mean, it only lasted like 3.5 hours, but that's 3.5 hours of talking to people and all that stuff. Oh, how's life right now? Basically, I just say this podcast to them. I could just give them the MP3 file and be like, all right, listen to that, and I'll talk to you in like 45 minutes, and then you can ask me questions that you don't already know. But whatever, it's fine. But yeah, and then we got home at like 4:30. I took a shower or something. I didn't even take a shower. What was I doing when I got home? I think I was like, ooh, I'll just lay down for a second, you know? And yeah, that was not it. Um so I'm looking at this poster that's been on my thing for like a long time. I got this poster in Hawaii in 2016. It's the Hala Ali Mau Mau. Ali Mau Mau, Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. The Pu'u'o vent glowing in the distance. It's a pretty cool picture. Honestly, to take that picture, they probably did like a super, super long exposure to get all the stars and all that crap. They probably layered stuff in Photoshop and all that goodies or whatever. So, yeah, I should probably do something with that poster. I should put it up somewhere maybe. Or take it down. I don't know. It's been there for so long that it's kind of a staple of, this desk area. I should really do a desk tour just for myself, honestly. It's not something that I think anyone else would be interested in, but it'd be fun to look back on. I'm looking at some stuff right now. For example, the Be Excellent Pro Gaming headset has been sitting in this little enclave since I got it, man. Years and years, 5 years ago. This stuff has been sitting here. I got some pocket watches sitting there that I haven't touched. I have a belt thing sitting here I haven't touched. I should put that in the belt thing. I have an extra belt strap, honestly, that I should have equipped on the old belt. I've gone through 3 of them since 2017, 2018. Which I'd say is pretty good for, belts. Having the same, I've had the same the clasp since that time as well. Ratchet belts are the shit, man. Seriously. And the only reason I got to replace the, whatchamacallit, the belt itself, not the belt clasp, I guess, would be the belt leather, is because it's pretty cheap. It's like, I don't know, it's like $18 for a thingy. And then the thing lasts you for like 3 years. I wear it every day. Not so much anymore because now I wear shorts. But as we head into the winter, I'm going to start wearing it every day. And yeah, I mean, for wearing it every day to work and with school and all that, I mean, the thing is a champ. A real champ. So I highly recommend Barry Wang belts. Fantastic. What was I talking about? Yeah, my desk. I've had this sunglasses case hanging up here for the longest time, and I haven't even really thought about it, and like in a good way because it's so functional. It's just it's just there, and I use it, and da da da. But I walked into my father's room. I walked into my father's room. My father, and he had a what do you call it? A watch thing. He had a watch box, right? It was just a cheapo watch box or something, because they were just strewn about on his bookshelf and it didn't look good. And I was like, man, you got a watch box. That's kind of particular. And I was thinking to myself, I have a sunglasses box for sunglasses that do not deserve to be in a box. I mean, the box costs more than, not all of them combined, but a good amount of them. I mean, I get my Ray-Bans from Caddy Lottie, and I get, I should probably ask my brother, because I got him a bunch of Ray-Ban looking things. They're like the Clubmaster clones for his birthday, and I think some of them are broken. And one of them for me is broken, but it's only because the screw fell out. So if I can get a screw from him, make a Frankenstein of a thing here, that'd be pretty cool. Call me Casey Neistat. I'd be taking apart my sunglasses. Dude, I was doing that way before I even found out who that guy was. I have so many old aviators, mostly, that, there's one where it only has one arm, but the two nose pads are still on it. So if I ever need a nose pad or a screw for one, I have it. Or another arm or something like that. Or honestly, the lenses. Because, if the lens, I'm looking at these right here, and the lenses are pretty scratched. I could probably pop these out and put the lenses in from one of those older I should do that, because these are just like kind of destroyed. There's the one that's like really messed up. Let me see if I can even wash this off. Doing the breath thing on it. I guess it kind of comes off. I don't know, they're really dirty right now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll take the Windex to it and see what happens. But yeah, I've been doing aviators a lot recently. I was using clubs all the time, and then they started hurting my head because they just press on my temples too much. I don't know what the deal is. What's the deal? Why would you wear a club measure? But yeah. So I've transferred to aviators. Also, it's because I've been teaching at the high school, and you kind of look cool with aviators, and I don't know what it is, but it commands more attention. So yeah, I've been using aviators for a stupid reason, but it's honestly, I wear a hat a lot because of that, and what the heck? My boy Ray says, "Okay, boys, what time on Wednesday are we getting Daniel some new kicks?" What are we even talking about? The reason I keep checking the text is because whenever dinner happens, they usually text, and then I miss it because they don't tell me, but they texted. But I don't always have my phone on me, so I don't know. It's a whole first world problem thing. Oh no, my free dinner that I don't have to worry about where it's coming from is only told to me through a text. So, yeah, usually I'm wearing a hat. We're going back to the high school practice. Usually I'm wearing a hat when I am doing tech stuff. And because I'm not about to go there looking like an anime character. And sometimes I do. But a lot of times the hair just looks really bad. So I'm like, you know what? I'm wearing a hat. And clubs do not go as well with a hat as aviators do, and they definitely don't go as well of a hat than Wayfarers do. Wayfarers look really nice. I'm thinking about getting a pair of Wayfarers because I wear a hat so much, but I don't know. I feel like Wayfarers are kind of the white guy design, for lack of a better. I know they're very basic, which is cool. I do have a pair, but they're not. They're very very not normal. For example, they have they're like bifocals, but they're bifocals for sunglasses. So the top is that reflective, mirrored thing, silver, like a bifocal would be, and then the bottom is polarized, if you can imagine that. And then to go with it, the frames themselves or like two different frames. There's the arms. It's two arms stacked on top of each other. It's pretty cool. You should look it up. You look up the Police Neymar Jr. sunglasses, and they will show up. Robert Downey Jr. wears a similar pair in the movie Captain America: Civil War, except they're red instead of black for the polarized area, and they're non-reflective because at movies, you can't have a reflective thing on your glasses because, you'll see the camera in the lenses, so you can't have that, which makes a lot of sense. Just something you don't really think about as a So when sunglasses companies are like, hey, I want, for example, the Beacon 7s for Matt Damon in Ford vs. Ferrari, when they sent that to, I think it was Paramount that made that, Universal, whoever made that movie, they pop out the lenses and they put in new ones, the prop team. It used to be with costume, but now it's in props, which is an interesting thing. So you could have a really cool pair of lenses, like this nice gradient, smoky fill, some like purplish black mixed into a gray. Really cool. And they just get popped out and like, all right, non-reflective thing in here. So, yeah, if you're a sunglasses company, you are only selling the frames. You are not selling lenses to them. I mean, you'll probably give the whole thing to them and they'll just, put in new ones. But I think that's pretty interesting that as a company who sells glasses, that their purpose is for the lenses to block the sun. You are not selling the lenses, you are selling the frames, which, I don't know. It's a whole thing. Kind of like a real glasses company, like RX frames. Sorry, I got a swallow here. Ugh. So much saliva built up in my mouth. Yeah, like, for example, RX frames. The reason they're called RX frames is because they don't put their own lenses in there. You take just the frames to your eye person, whoever that is, VisionWorks, blah, 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 Eye Masters, and then they take the frames and they put their own lenses in there. So you're only buying frames, whereas sunglasses, you buy the frames and then the polarized lenses or whatever the heck it is. Anyway, that's a whole side tangent. I was talking about my desk, the size of my desk in my corner office. Yeah, I got that poster up. I got this thing of Pellegrino from like 2 years ago. I got in an Easter basket, and it's probably lost all of its carbonation. But I use it, and I put my what do you call it? My digital watch, my Casio alarm chrono illuminator, water resistant up to 50 meters, red watch thing that I use when I go to the gym and go to work. I love the watch. It was like $20, $15. I forget. I don't even know how much I paid for it. It was really cheap. And it has been my most worn watch out of any of my watches. I have, how many watches do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I'm wearing one. Yeah. I have my Casio alarm chrono, F91W, bulky version pretty much. I have my Invicta Pro Diver, which is my other most worn watch, which is funny because it was really cheap, on my Bark and Jap broad weave black NATO strap. Sorry, another text. It was not about food, so we don't care about it. And then I got my Timex, which I almost never wear just because it's the first one. You just keep it. I don't know. If I need a black watch, I think I'm just kind of adverse to wearing leather bands right now. The Timex is a black Waterbury chronograph. got a silver case and a black band. It's been really hot out, and it's just like, I don't know, the thing. I'm looking at it right now. I don't know if you can hear it tick. Let's see. Here, I'm going to turn this up a ton, see if you can hear this. I don't know, can you hear that? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But, yeah, that thing, I don't know. I don't know why I don't wear it a lot. It's a cool watch. I should wear it more. I think it's because it looks pretty modern, to be honest. It's got these like American typewriter font, kind of numbers on it, but they're like copper plate font at the same time. I mean, it's like slim looking. I don't know. It looks really modern. I actually really like the way it looks. I'm looking at it again now. Like, maybe I should wear it. Maybe I shouldn't. But then, I don't know. Then you got the Invicta watch, which has the. I mean, dude, NATO straps on a diver is just too cool. I think that's what it comes down to. I don't think it comes down to me not enjoying the Waterbury. I think it comes down to me just enjoying a NATO on a diver way too much. I'm talking about so many visual things on an audio podcast. That just makes me the best person to ever exist to do podcasting, you know. And then I got the Victorinox white Alliance Mechanical 40 millimeters ETA 29, 28, or 28. What what is the movement on this thing? Will it tell me? It should tell me. Powered by ETA. Oh shit. Touch the microphone too much. Does it tell me? Does it tell me? Does it tell me? It does not tell me. What? What? Is it written on here? 21 joules. Dude, I still don't know what joules mean on a... I don't know, but dude, this one you should be able to hear. Listen to this one. Do you hear that? Or what if I do this side? I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's that one's a lot louder. It sounds really cool too. Really like the sound of that one. Yeah, that one's nice. I've been trying to wear that one more, but turns out, because I wore it the other day, and it turned out the last time I wore it was like a month ago, so not good, considering that one costs like $700 or something like that. Something absurd. I did not pay full price for that. All right, let me just say I didn't pay full price. Not a single watch that I paid full price for, except for the Casio, which was like $15. But I don't know. That's a sick watch. I think honestly, I think I just don't like the strap on it. I should get another strap for that. Because, I mean, the strap is good. All right, I'm looking at... The strap's good, but it's just... I think it's the way it fits. It's just not a good fit. Like, physically, it feels weird to wear. I don't know. I think I'm just digging the tool watch right now. Which is good, because I got a tool watch. It's the Invicta. It's the, listen to this. It's like a seat belt, for the strap. Then I have the Citizen ANX 971245 GRX, ChatGPT watch. Because Citizen doesn't give their watch's name. It's like, oh, it's the EcoDrive, which is cool. But then it's like the EcoDrive F91W526,003,496. And they just don't know how to name their products. For example, the Timex, it's like, oh, that's the Waterbury. Or for Invicta, it's like, that's the Pro Diver, but Submariner ripoff. And then Casio is kind of weird with it too, because you have the Cassie Oak, which is really cool, but they call it the GA 1070935 or something like that, which is cool, I guess. I don't know. Just call it. Obviously, they can't call it the Cassie Oak. Just call it the Casio something, whatever. Anyway, that Citizen is a chronograph. It's a quartz chronograph. my two chronographs are quartz because you want a mechanical chronograph, you were gonna pay like $1,000 for that, and I can't be paying $1,000 for a watch right now. The what is it? Intramatic Hamilton is probably the chronograph I would get. I mean, it's such a good looking watch, but also at the same time, it's so basic and like the Intramatic it's almost too good at its job, if that makes sense. The Intramatic looks so basic and so default and so like streamlined that everything else based themselves off of it. So now it looks normal. Doesn't look special. The diver turns heads not because it looks like a Rolex necessarily, but because it's silver on a black. It's because of the NATO. If I wear it on the metal strap, people don't care. They're just like, oh, it's like another AliExpress stupid watch, but it's on the strap. They're like, whoa, I haven't seen that, and that's true. You haven't seen that because it's like not, it's not normal. People don't usually see that. And the Citizen one is gold. It's got a fake alligator leather strap, brown strap, gold watch. Got a sunburst out. It's a really good looking watch. Really good looking watch, but it's gold. And I haven't been in the tux for too long, so I have had no occasion to wear a gold watch. So, and then we come to the last one of all, which is the Orient Kamasu. And that thing's red. And that's it. No, the thing's red. It's got sapphire crystal, just like the Victorinox one does. My only two sapphire crystal watches. And yeah, the thing's red. It's on a very white silver. It's a very light silver. It's almost white. For example, the silver that is on the Invicta metal bracelet, it's pretty dark. Very much like a gray, where the other one's very much a silver, if that makes sense. They're both, metal color, and it's just like the Kamasu. Here, let me look at it. Let me get it out. Let's see here. I don't think the Kamasu is very loud, so if I shake it up a little bit, you might be able to hear the movement if I do this. 1 second. Let's try this. You hear that? Like that little. That's the movement in there. Let's see if you can hear it tick. No? Let's try this one more time. I can't hear it at all. I can't hear it at all, man. What the heck? That's weird. Wonder why. Yeah, this one's red. This is my only day-date function watch, which honestly is really cool. It's got a day-date means exactly what it sounds like. It's the day and the date at the same time. What? No way. Let me check my ambience. 1 second. All right, my floor is pretty good. I thought maybe you could hear my fan or something in the background. Yeah, it's red and I don't know. I should wear this more, but it's so striking. It's so strikingly red that it's like almost too much. I need to wear it more. I think it's honestly the reds. It's very Christmassy, honestly, but it's kind of a winter watch if I'm being completely honest. I barely ever wear this one. This was the only quote impulse buy because I bought it within a week or two of finding it, and usually I wait like months. So, but I mean, it's such a good looking watch. Though. It's just besides I'm cleaning it right now. Besides the red of it, it's not the most interesting looking watch. I mean, it's got shiny silver hands, which is cool, but I don't know. The red sunburst, though. Oh, you look at it and you're just like, man, that is It definitely feels the most expensive out of all my watches, and it's not. It's not even close to the most expensive watch. The most expensive is the Victorinox one, which is not even clean. Let me breathe on that one. Yeah, it's not. I don't know. There's so much. It's like there's a lot of detail in the Victorinox one that when you look at it closely is very obvious, and that is just. It's not. Not quite there on the Orient. Orient is too. Let me put it this way: the Victorinox is Times New Roman, and the Orient, it's not quite Arial black, but it's like it's Cambria, right? It's up there with, looking basic and undetailed, but you know, it's not a summer watch, so I haven't been wearing it. I will wear it this winter. That is a promise. We'll wear it a lot this winter. Could not tell you the last time I wore that watch. I should wear this. I should get a black. I should get another NATO for this, because I think I would wear it more if it was black. I think it has to do with the strap, which is why I don't wear it a lot. Throw this one on a black band, right? Also, like, if I'm gonna wear a diver, I'm gonna wear the Invicta, because it's black. On black. It just looks nice. I guess I could wear it with my. I don't know. Could I wear it as a camera person? I don't know if I could wear it as a camera person. Because, oh my gosh, it's like golden hour outside. Like the real golden hour, not the TikTok golden hour. Real golden hour is when the sun actually is down, but it's still light outside enough to film, and all the lights come on, like artificial street lamps and whatnot. That is true golden hour. Fake golden hour is right before sunset when everything's in that golden color, which honestly it makes more sense in terms of like color, gold, right? Goldenrod. But in terms of value, golden, like the best, it makes more sense to film. I don't know. It's a whole thing that people don't understand, and that's just something I'm gonna have to live with, because I'm gonna be a film person, and this is a golden hour. It's like, even my phone calls it golden hour. It's not. It's not the technical term. It doesn't matter. It makes more sense, honestly. So, I mean, can I blame it? I cannot, and I am. But yeah, those are all the watches that we have. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I should wear the. You know what? I'll wear the red one right now. I will put it on. I will take the other one off. I'm taking the Invicta off. That's the sound of the NATO strap being undone. And I will put the other one on and be like, ooh, I am an individual that uses my finances properly. Yes, that is me. I'll let you listen to me set the watch. Let me get in a better position here. 30th on a Monday. Okay. That was me. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. That was me setting the watch. Here's me putting it on. And now I'm wearing it. Honestly, this one fits really well. It's got that micro adjustment going for it, so not quick adjustment micro, but it does have an option for it. So Yeah, maybe it's the red that doesn't go with my skin. Maybe I'm not white enough to wear. I'm serious. Maybe I'm not white enough to wear this because I got like yellowy skin because I'm Asian. That's why they call us yellow. It makes sense. There's like a yellow. Dude, if you go into a photo editing app and you pull down the saturation on your reds and your yellows, my skin becomes white, as in absent of color. Now, if you pull the yellows on a white person, they kind of retain themselves. You pull the reds, they go white as well. You pull just the yellows on an Asian person, they lose so much color. Like any other yellow in the picture loses all its color because, yeah, it's the selective color thing. But the red and the yellow don't really match. But a red and like a pink tone of like a Caucasian person, heck yeah. And then like the darker brown tones of black people. That's why you see black people wearing red so much because it just works with that skin tone. Same with white people and blue. See a lot of white guys wearing blue. You know that the Ford built to Ford. You know the blue Mustangs and Ford F-150s and all that stuff. It's just color science, which is pretty cool. Pretty awesome. They're talking about shoes in the group chat, and someone's asking for feet pics. So that's that's fantastic. You know, makes that makes my day. Feet pics. Hell yeah. What was I talking about? I have to keep checking the text to make sure I'm not missing dinner. Because I live in a first world country. That's right. This is the first world. We only come in first place. That's why we're... Okay. Could talk about the camera stuff. Might as well talk about the camera stuff. I actually... My latest resume was made in 2020. It's a long time ago. That's 3 years ago. And I made that for my Wendy's job. I made that for my Wendy's job, which is, yeah, that's amazing that exists. So I took that and I'm currently re-editing that, and mostly, I think I'm actually done re-editing the resume. I'm redoing a cover letter right now. I'm applying to a position that's at a job I'm already at. So I work for a church, and they're in need of a media video director, and I'm on the facilities team, and I work with the cameras there also as a volunteer. So yeah, like I'm already there. I'm already on payroll, and I'm trying to get on another position. Speaking of payroll, I would love to get on payroll for the band thing. I do that shit for free. I get up at 6 o'clock for free. That's right. And so, not getting paid. I would love to get paid. One of the guys, Matt, he was telling me, he's like, the band really isn't a huge priority for me anymore. And I'm like, dude, you know, like trying to give him your position or something. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just asking the question. That's all I'm doing. Just asking the question. So we'll see what happens there. I don't know what's gonna happen there, but this Etude Boost Your Sound microphone mount box is losing its text on it. It used to say something cool like Etude 300, something like that, and now it doesn't say anything. Speaking of which, I need to test my Etude microphone like today, because I feel like it's not recording sound like it used to. And I did take it in the rain, so it might be broken. And I might need to research other microphone mics, which I would be totally okay with. Be perfectly fine with. I should really look that up. Like how much, if I go to YouTube, right, I'm like, oh, what are the best, what do you call it? Writing, sorry, there is so much content on the YouTube homepage. There's way too much. Okay, best iPhone microphone. And we got a bunch of mics. Is the E-Dude showing up? It's not. Although it kind of did. I don't know. We'll have to see what's up. And I'll also best microphone for TikTok and Instagram on Tyler Stallman. Oh my gosh. I would also like to look up. Just let me look this up here before I forget. I'm looking it up, but I'm not. What do you call it? I'm not gonna watch it because, yeah. What am I looking up? Tripod. iPhone tripod. Tripod. iPajone tripod. Awesome. iPhone tripod. Tripod. For video recording? No, for, shaving my ass. I don't know. Whoops. Okay. The top one is by Think Media. I like them. They're cool. Is this famous phone? This is TikTok famous phone tripod worth it? The best tripod for your iPhone. There's some big ones in here. There's a couple of them. They're all pretty short reviews, so I will watch all of them. Think Media has one too. Dude, I will take it. I will take it. I just like the ones that extend that are also selfie sticks, right? Is that too much to ask? I mean, the one I got is a selfie stick and a tripod, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. 52 from Temu for $12. Excuse me. Hold on. I was gonna yell into the microphone, but my gain is way really high right now because I'm trying a new gain. It's gonna be great. I hope the audio quality doesn't suffer. And that's all I have to say about that. I have my window open. It's cold. And, well, I don't have my fan on. Well, I have my ceiling fan on, but I don't have my ground fan on. I just caught my reflection of my sunglasses sitting on my desk and just cringed a little bit. It's like, look at me recording a podcast. Ah. Thinking about, speaking of recording podcasts, I guess I didn't talk about the camera thing at all. I guess we'll just have to wait till next week to talk about that. Because I'm going to try to do these weekly again. See how long that lasts. As I just talked about how busy my schedule is. Anyway. Yeah, let's take an hour out of our time to record a podcast. What was I going to say? I was going to say something, and I forgot what it was. I forgot. Someone tell me. Please. What was I going to say? I don't know. I guess the idea is gone. Something about recording gain. I think. What the heck was I talking about? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know what I was... Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what I was talking about. Wow. Okay, well. And on that, though, we're going to end the No. Yeah. Something about catching your reflection in a, is not a good thing. We'll say that much. I need to lower my chair because I'm crouching down to get right up at the microphone. Yeah. So, where do we go from here? Where are we going? Where We're Going by Hans Zimmer. Amazing song. So, yes. Drawing a new gain setting on the microphone. So, it's a lot higher than normal. So, I don't know how much background noise there's going to be. And the window's open. So, I guess this is a good test. I guess it is. Because before I was like this close to the microphone. And it's like, it's a little bit like ASMR. So, the higher gain forces me to be farther back and project more. So, and I won't be as close, so I won't hear the stupid mouse sounds. Man, I just made myself like throw up in my mouth from hearing that. That was great. What did I do this week besides the competition? I could tell you about the competition a little bit. So that day consisted of, well, the day before I went out with Sam to get dinner. And then I stayed over at his house and watched a movie. And then I fell asleep, which was awesome. So, yeah, I wake up and it's like, oh, shoot. I got to get home and change and get, like, ready for the competition. So, I do that. So like, just to preface, like I was out the night before, and now I got to get up for 8:45 practice at the school. I get there, I'm a little late. I'm like, oh, I was had a meeting. Didn't have a meeting. Fell asleep at a friend's house. It'd be like that sometimes. And then, what did I do in between? I think I might have taken a nap. No, I didn't take a nap. There was no time. And the thing was near uh, Sam's place, Sam's Club, right? And so I was like, hey, I know we just, like, what's the word? Hung out and whatever. But I'm going to be in the area, so, like, why don't we just hang out again? I was like, I don't know if he's going to want to hang out again, but it'd be cool because I'm, like, right there. I can hang out with a bro and then, like, unwind and then work, right, is what I'm trying to say. And so we did that. I met him at, like, 1:30. The thing started at 4. We hung out. Went to this place called Chinaway. It was so, like, Chinese takeout that it was the husband-wife combo for one. The husband at the register, the wife, like, at one of the booths doing some money thing. Like, that's how, in a strip mall, that is how stereotypical it was. I got some teriyaki chicken and rice. I got a rice bowl. He got fried rice. The fried rice was fucking good, dude. I should have got the fried rice. He got fried rice and shrimp. I mean, the dude's getting... the boy's getting fish, and a man likes shitty. I don't know about that, personally. But, chickens can be killed anywhere. So, I'll take teriyaki chicken any day of the week. I should have got their orange chicken, because someone on the Yelp review was like, their orange chicken's really good. But it's a Chinese place, and I got teriyaki, which I think is Japanese. I actually don't know if it's Japanese. I couldn't tell you. But it might be. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, yeah. You hear that? My neck from, like, craning down and talking to a microphone for so long. Okay. And then, the competition lasts from 4 to 9. And I was just dead, dude. I was like, oh, my gosh. And then I go home. Then I wake up at 6 again for a 7 o'clock call time to be a camera operator at church. So, life is busy. Busy is good. When life is not busy, Ben is sad because Ben is not being productive. Nothing like toxic productivity to keep you going and whatnot. So, gonna send a text, be like, hey, can you tell me when dinner is ready? I'm doing something right now and can't hear. Okay. Now that that's been addressed. I don't even know what I was talking about. Now that that's been addressed, we're going to end the podcast. So that text doesn't make any sense. What else? I love that. What else? I'm fucking bored. And you are too. So instead of ending it, I'm just going to sit up here and say, what else? There's 2 videos I need to get done rather soon because they're one of those videos that, require people to not die and they're already old, so you never know. One slip of the stairs and it's like it's over. Those are the house tours of my grandparents, Oh, I got a text back. Does that mean dinner's ready? No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean dinner's ready. That's awesome. Great. What was I saying? Shoot. What was I saying? Oh my gosh. I'm that stupid. I really am that dumb that I don't. Scatterbrain today. I do apologize for the scatterbrain, but, I don't... What are you talking about? And I'm not going to go back and check, because that's not the man I am, but I guess we will just wonder. We will just wonder what could have been and what is not because of my fragile brain and its dumbness. It's gotten to the point where I am getting sweaty from sitting down in one spot for so long. Because I don't have my fan on, because I care about your ears. I remember now the house tours. So the idea is to get either my grandparents to do a house tour for me of their place. And this is not going to be going up on the vlog channel. This is going to be going up on the private family channel. And so the idea is that I just follow them around, and they're like, hey, this is this. My grandpa has a cabin that has just been in the family for years and years and years. Lots of stuff has been done to it. You know, it's an iconic property, per se. Like the new house that they have, it's not very iconic. But the cabin is. And my other grandpa, they have a really iconic house. I mean, it's been in the family for like 30 years or something like that. And, you know, we've been going to the same house for a long time. So, yeah. Having them do house tours of that, just following around like, oh, this is this. And ideally, people would be in the house as it's going on, so they would be kind of ambience and little Easter eggs, like, oh, there's, I don't know, there's a sibling, there's a cousin as we pass by, or there's grandma doing her thing. I think these videos would be very valuable post-mortem, which is very, you know, like I said before, it's not a happy thought, but it's a very productive thought. Something I've been thinking about post-mortem as well. Not for me, obviously, but so there are select videos that I could re-edit the footage of to be have a different attitude. For example, the Hawaii video. There was this kind of this sad song I was listening to. I was going through my editing playlist, so there's just so much in there. I just need to refamiliarize myself with my options. So, you know, when a moment comes up, I can think of a song quicker and then just go to the song. And I was thinking, hey, this song would go good if it had been 20 years since we'd done the Hawaii video, right? So I'm thinking I saved the Hawaii footage. I'm not going to save the vlog video footage because it's just a vlog. It's whatever. But the Hawaii video is obviously a big deal. So maybe I save that footage, right? And then I re-edit it in a couple years, a long time, 2 decades. Sorry, gassy right now. Bourbon. Maybe I re-edit it, but it's sad, you know, or nostalgic, or, you know, the idea of looking back on something as opposed to remembering something. I feel like there's a difference between that. So, I'm getting. I'm so stuffy right now. It's not even funny. I seriously hope I'm not coming down with something, because that would make me very sad. Ugh. Woo. Sheesh. Shee. I think we can end it now, honestly. I think I'm going to end it. So, you know, keeping good on the promise of being a little bit more consistent here. We're going to end it now, and hope I don't get sick, and I will see you next week. Oh, yeah, tomorrow's fucking... I'll tell you about this real quick. So tomorrow's Halloween, and I work, and all my friends are going out on Halloween night, and I'm not able to join them, which is sad. But the extra sad thing is I actually tried for my costume this year. I'm not even going to be able to use it on Halloween. How sad is that? I mean, I get off work. Maybe I'll be able to get off work at 9. Usually it's like 10. But, dude, if it's 9, I might be able to join them. Because I want to say they're starting. Let's see here. I'm buying my ticket for 9 p.m. So if I get off work at 9 p.m., I can get over there and shit. You know? And then join them for the after party? Question mark? But, you know, Mac, I don't think Mac is going, and then I might not be going, So it might just be Joe and the girls, which is sus as hell. But you know, we'll see what happens with that. I don't know if I'm gonna join them. I really don't know. So I guess the next episode, you will find out if I do join them. I'm gonna watch these best microphones for video right now because I gotta check that out because I think I might need a new microphone. So yeah, I will see you all in a bit. Have a great Halloween. Enjoy yourselves, ladies and gents.